Guru Saidat, Kashyap. There have been quite a few players on the junior circuit at the Indian level who have started to perform well internationally as well of late. So, yeah, we've got a few players and looking to groom more players for the future.
I've seen your name proudly above that building. Every time you come to work, you must think, oh my goodness, that's me.
Second game.
Well, it's a huge responsibility, I would say. Yes, it gives a lot of pleasure to be doing what I'm doing. But yes, it's a huge responsibility, and it comes up with a lot of work which you need to do over the years.
Well, we wish you well with the academy. It's a wonderful initiative, and I know the world of badminton will benefit from all your hard work. We're in the second game. It's Taufik working hard to maintain his position. But well, Hafiz certainly hasn't given this away. Hafiz has never beaten Taufik. I think on 6 meetings, 6 occasions if I'm not wrong, they have met in official tournaments, and Hafiz has never managed to upstage him. That was long.
Service over.
Again,
1-2.
you suggested that there might be an opportunity for Hafiz this time to take advantage of the drift. Oh, that's the famous one. It's gone out, but I tell you what, we all loved it. Doesn't matter whether it was in or out. It was a flash. It's 1-3. How does he do that backhand smash?
Well, I think it's not very easy for people who would see it. I would say just see, enjoy it, but don't try it.
Yeah, that's what they put on these Crazy Danger shows, isn't it? Don't try this at home.
Yeah,
don't try this at the court. Oh dear. Well, you might try it. You won't succeed, that's for sure. There's something special. I think his body must be turned inside out at some stage. 200 kilometers an hour that backhand smash has been clocked at. Quite extraordinary. Taufik Hidayat is still behind, but now only by 1 point. And now he's levelled things in the second.
4-all.
You know, I'm a bit of a hero worshipper myself, Kovachan. I had the great privilege of being at Taufik's birthday party in Beijing at the Olympics when Andrew Kam of KLRC hosted him at the Grand Hyatt. It was such a thrill. There were only 8 of us there. It was just a thrill to be photographed with him and having him in an environment where we didn't have to talk badminton and where he could relax and tell me a little bit about his life and all those things. He's a lovely, lovely chap, I must say. Great privilege. And I keep all those fantastic photographs for my grandchildren. I put them on the wall, some of them. I've got a photograph with Pele, believe it or not, as well. So, you know, I'm as much of a hero worshipper as any fan.
Well, I think he's an amazing human being as well. I think he's a great guy for the sport. He has his own mind about things, and yes, he's an artist. He's on court, he's like a super craftsman. He can play a lot of strokes, amazing amount of talent. I think he's one of the greatest movers as well on court. Great badminton brain. I think in all a great role model, I would say, or a inspiration to have for a lot of young people. Wow.
This is a fantastic rally. It's a brilliant rally. Both players putting on a wonderful exhibition here. Hafiz, you beauty. It may have gone wide, but I can tell you it's easy for us up here to say it may have gone wide. Taufik looked back to see whether or not there was a confirmation that it might have been, but whatever, it was a fabulous rally. Lots of movement to the net, also to the baseline, power play as well. Great rally. Hafiz Hashim, 5-7. It's well wide. Well, around the world they call football the beautiful game, but I tell you what, the more and more I see of this at the highest level, you take a lot of beating. This is a beautiful game too. Especially when you have artists like this on show. Look at that, look at that, and that! It's in, isn't it? Yes! Great stuff, what a pickup! It was dead! Hafiz didn't have the nerve to take it, he should have. It's 9-5. You just can't believe how these cool players can reach and stretch and make it without appearing... Ah, there you see, great shot. Without appearing to break sweat. Anticipation, but look at that. Now, just talk us through, how did he execute that shot?
Well, I think Taufik was not yet returned back to his position. Hafiz had a look at that, and then he just hurried the stroke. That was the key to that.
But it was a sort of half a drive, half a drop, wasn't it? He took the pace off it.
Yeah, he took the pace off it. It's not that, because basically when you really want to hit hard, you have to get your body behind the shuttle and then put 100% in there, but then your opponent knows that you're going for the smash. But these are the times when you just hurry up and with very little preparation you hit it, and this catches the opponent in a kind of a relaxed position.
Those of you who are wondering who I'm talking to, it's Pulela Gobachan, the former All-England champion, who is in the chair with me giving me inside story, inside track on this fantastic game. Hafiz is fighting back, but just at 9-all, he's got a chance. That is an early play. It was a great play. He takes the lead now for the first time, and that was a wonderful disguise as well. Great shot.
Not very often do you see Taufik hit those backhands which are soft, because most of the times when Taufik is hitting, there's a punch in most of the strokes. There's a power which is packed behind each of his strokes, and that's where his strength is. Wow. That's amazing.
He's got his body behind that one.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, he did.
So he's obviously listening to Gobachan. He said, don't play the full power-packed jump smash unless you've got your body right there and all the action goes through the racket head. That's what happened there for 10-all. Bye-bye. Well, in truth, that was a really poor shot from Taufik, and in fact he knew that, because he didn't make the effort to even go and try and save it. Hafiz goes into the break. The interval is 11-10, and he's still there. Come on, you've got to shout a bit louder in Kuala Lumpur. Let's hear you. It's only just across the water. A few thousand miles.
Hafiz's strength remains his kind of movement. Yes, he needs probably to get a little more fit, a little more sleeker, because that's how he was when he was playing at his best. He needs to get down, lose a few pounds, and he has, I believe, he has at least another 4 to 5 years of great badminton with him.
Well, I know he's well admired here in India. His style of play is extraordinary. His physique, as you mentioned, I mean, at 6 feet 2 inches, 188, he's a big boy. He can stretch, he can have economy of movement, but with that economy he also needs to put in the work as well to get fit.
Well, I think if some of the earlier matches he just ran through opponents, in the sense they just didn't know what was happening, and that's the beauty of somebody like Hafiz. He's got the strokes, he's got the movement, he's got a big physique behind him, so it's quite intimidating because he hits really hard. So, but if he really wants to beat the likes of Taufik Hidayat and the Lindans and Chongweis, I think he just needs to be maybe another 25% fitter and back to his lean, mean self. And I'm sure he still has a lot of game in him, because he still has a lot of artistry. Not many players in the world still I would rank as high as Hafiz Hashim in the kind of stroke play and the effortless movement he does is on the